Things off for the Crawdads. Second baseman number 2, Ryan Ellis.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Vanden High School. The Solano Mudcats are playing host to the Walnut Creek Crawdads. They were in here just a couple of Sundays ago, and it did not go well for the Mudcats. They'll look to take some vengeance this series. That one misses down from Dylan Trimmel on the mound
the northeast
for Solano today. This is Ryan Ellis at the plate for Walnut Creek. Having a big year. He's at 427 coming into the day. And 75 at-bats for Walnut Creek. And the second pitch is popped up in the infield, maybe shallow outfield. One kind of carries out over the ball home in center, who makes the play.
Still on the team, Brownie!
For out number 1.
With one out, that brings up the center fielder, number 30, Ryder Helfrich.
Dylan Trimmel has a 9.24 ERA in 12 2/3 innings. This is his 4th start for the Solano Mudcats. And this is Ryder Helfrich. He's in center field today. He was the catcher a couple of Sundays ago for Walnut Creek. And the first pitch misses away. Helfrich comes in at 286. He's only had 14 at-bats for these Crawdads. And the next pitch misses away on a breaker ball. I just said breaker ball. That's not what I would call it. Breaking ball. So that's Sunday that they were in town. The Crawdads won 24-5. And then the Monday after that, the Crawdads back at Monte Vista High School took down the Mudcats 25-3. So you're hoping to at least not give up 24 runs. You'd be doing better than you did the last 2 games against these Crawdads. The weekly CCL power rankings came out a couple days ago. The Crawdads were listed 2nd.
The Mudcats are last.
The Mudcats were ranked last. The only team ahead of Walnut Creek was the Healdsburg Prune Packers, who still only have 3 losses on the season. The first one, which was given to them by the Mudcats. Here comes the next one to Helfrich. It's a fastball in there for a strike. The Mudcats come into this one looking for their first win since June 28th. And the schedule does not get any easier here towards the end of the year for Solano, and that one is fouled off.
That foul ball is brought to you by Click the Music Mobile DJ.
They've got 3 here against Walnut Creek, and then 2 over the weekend against the Healdsburg Prune Packers. And then they'll play Lincoln next week, as well as Healdsburg again. Those are the 3 top teams in the CCL North. That one misses low, and Helfrich has a 1-out walk on a long at-bat.
Next up, designated hitter number 11, Ryan Brome.
2 ball, twist it up!
This is the DH. Ryan Brome comes into the day at 313. He's got the most at-bats of anybody on the Crawdads. 32 RBIs, the Crawdads DH so far in the year. That one's grounded to second base. Arancia turn, throw over to Hoffman, throw to first.
Let's go,
boys! It's turn 2. Arancia to Hoffman to Tandy. They go 4-6-3 to end the inning. And the Mudcats have a quick top of the first. We'll head to the bottom of the first. It's 0-0 here at Vanden High. welcome back to Vanden High.
Yes, sir.
The Solano Mudcats ready to get to work against Antoine Valerio. That one is lined down the right side. So that one fouls off the first one. Grounded second base. Ryan Ellis right there for it. Go to first. Routine for the Crawdads. That's out number 1.
Next up, let's go. McGee.
For Valerio, this is his second start. He pitched 3 innings in his first one. The first pitch for Max McGee is grounded. Maybe it's chopper out. Very windy here at Vanden High. Instead of having the wind on Sunday, it was about 100 degrees, and today we're back to having wind. Here comes the next one to McGee. It's a slider dropping in there for a strike. 5 hits, 1 run, 0 walks, 2 strikeouts in Valerio's first start for the Crawdads. Here comes the next one to McGee. Taken away. The Crawdads had the most players in the league sent to the All-Star game down in LA. They had 10 players down at the CCL Showcase game. McGee takes another slider. Here comes the next one to McGee. Swing and a miss. He was swinging by the time that ball was in the catcher's glove. And he strikes out for out number 2. So McGee clearly just not sitting fastball on that one. Was way late on it. Good tunneling there. And that one
way to
hits
wear
Jake
it.
Tandy. So Jake Tandy is hit by a pitch for the 7th time already this season. He's been an absolute magnet to get hit by pitches. And that one went directly off his back and kind of bounced towards where we are.
Next up for the Mudcats, shortstop number 18, Jeff Hoffman.
So here is Jeff Hoffman. He swung a very hot bat last week. That one's grounded, third base side. It's going to get past the dive of Max Farfan. Tandy up to second, and Hoffman has another hit.
The designated hitter, number 10, Nathan Swartz.
Such a lovely place, such a lovely place.
He wants you to turn it down quicker.
Mix it in water, huh? All right, man, you worry about you.
So here comes the first pitch to Nate Schwartz. Swing and a miss. After a pretty quick first 2 outs, a foul home grounding out, McGee striking out, Tandy hit by the pitch, and then Hoffman gets a knock. And they've got a scoring chance here with 2 outs. Tandy on second, Hoffman on first, an 0-1 count to the catcher, to the DH, Nate Schwartz. Good lead for Tandy over at second. Schwartz fouls that one off. I think he got it off his back foot. Schwartz has 3 homers and 13 RBIs on the season. And a lot of broken bats to go with him. Here comes the pitch to Schwartz. Just stays alive on a good breaking ball and fouls it off.
change.
Here comes the next one. And this time, Schwartz chases. It's going to be a drop third. Throw will have to go to first. And it is successful. The Mudcats don't score anything. They do get 2 base runners on 1 hit by pitch and 1 hit. It is 0-0. We'll head to the top of the second here at Vanden High.
Matt King?
Welcome back. It's the top of the second. Matt King is going to lead it off for the Crawdads, and he was incredible in that game a couple weeks ago here at Vanden High. Had 5 hits before being subbed out in that blowout. And he takes a fastball in there from Dylan Trammell. Ooh. Matt King is at 343 coming into today. Swing and a miss. I think he might have brushed the shoulder of Caleb Jeske right there, but no harm done. He had 18 RBIs. He's walked only 6 times, but also only struck out 9 times, despite having 67 at-bats on the year.
Nice.
Here's the next one.
And
And that's a fastball that misses up.
Oh, that's why I turned it up loud. Okay, let's go.
No, I say you keep doing it.
Strategy probably should have. Old strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out.
Here comes the next one to King. There's a slider that misses outside.
Woohoo!
Great spot. Great spot.
Here comes the next one to King. Misses again. So yeah, Matt King in that game a couple Sundays ago went 5 for 5. He scored 4 runs at 3 RBIs. He was a home run away from a cycle had he gotten the chance. Here's the next one. And a ground ball foul down to the baseline.
I think it does, yeah.
So here we go again for Matt King. And another chopper foul. Now the at-bat will continue. This at-bat now taking just nearly as long as the first inning did for Dylan Trammell.
I never got it.
Next one coming into Matt King here.
I think it's fucking disgusting.
And a fastball misses inside, and King walks to lead off the inning.
Next up, first baseman number 27, Joey Donnelly.
So that's 2 walks issued so far by Trammell. And Joey Donnelly comes to the plate for Walnut Creek. He's hitting .323 so far in the season, 62 at-bats. 5 doubles and 1 homer are his extra base hits.
Hey, quick turn.
Very small lead for King over there. Now he kind of jumps out. And Donnelly takes strike one at the knees. So King is pretty much just standing like maybe a foot away from the bag, and then he jumps out to his lead once Trammell comes set. That one misses low.
Someone's in there. What? Someone's in where? In where? You think someone's in there?
It's 1-1 to Donnelly here.
Oh, yeah.
And King is, no, he stopped it. Donnelly down the left field line. Going over is McGee. Not going to have a play, it's foul. King started, took a very aggressive first 3-4 steps of a secondary lead, then kind of put on the brakes.
Get that ground ball, baby!
After all that, it's 1-2 here to Joey Donnelly.
Wouldn't have even been a hit. Which he didn't want to, because he
King again just kind of hopping around out there. And now a pickoff throw. Not his time.
I think he had it.
Here comes the next one to Donnelly. King jumping around. Trammell watching. Now the throw. The pitch is fouled off towards the dugout. Here comes the next pitch. Line drive, that's going to get through the hole. Hoffman was shaded towards the bag. King is going to go first to third. He'll get there easily. McGee's throw comes into second base. And the Crawdads are threatening. I hadn't really looked at the defensive alignment before the pitch, but Hoffman was shaded well over towards the second base bag. And he paid for it there. That still might have been a difficult play to his left, but either way, King definitely wouldn't have gotten able to go first to third. And now with nobody out, Brian Duroff comes to the plate. King on third and Donnelly on first after a walk and a single.
Ready to run for 2 rounds.
All right, quick turn, boys.
Nobody out, runners on the corners. First pitch to Duroff is grounded down the line, foul. And that could have been bad news for Solano if that gets through. It's another day with a bit of a peculiar infield, one that we've not been used to seeing around. You got Jake Tandy over at first base, which isn't that weird. Arancia over at second, which we haven't seen too much. Hoffman's at short, which has been a recent change. And Josh Pernetti, playing first base normally, is at third base. Here comes the next one to Duroff. Donnelly, and there's not even going to be a throw from Jeske.
That's a steal.
Donnelly takes the bag, no throw from Jeske. I'm not sure there was a play, but
He just got too good of a job.
Donnelly gets the second now. There was not much of a hold over there at first base. He had a big lead. And now runners on second and third, still nobody out here. Duroff line drive, base hit through the left side. Hoffman had no chance. One run's going to score. They're going to wave around Donnelly. Throw comes in for McGee. It'll be cut off by Pernetti. And the Crawdads are up 2-0. Brian Duroff with a 2 RBI knock after Donnelly's stolen base, which proves to be big time.
Next up, left fielder.
95 miles per hour
Fellows.
off the bat of the right fielder Duroff. And Cole Fellows comes to the plate now for Walnut Creek. Here comes the next one, or the first one, the Fellows. That one misses out. No, it doesn't miss outside. It gets in there for a strike. Did it miss outside? Let's see on our TrackMan strike zone. It's missed significantly outside.
It's in the other batter spots.
But it's all right. The Mudcats need those calls right now.
Must have been a crazy two-seamer.
Swung on, grounded. Tandy, he'll throw to second. Hoffman, he'll throw back to
Get over,
first.
get over.
Trammell covering, and goes by him. Get hooked off the dugout fence, and Jeski's there to back it up.
Back up, Jesky.
So they'll get the lead runner over at second, which was Duroff. Fellows reaches back to first.
First base put out. Yeah. And then 3-6.
It's always a tough play going 3-6-1. With pitchers having to catch that coming from second base. But they get the lead runner, which is the important part there, and the throw doesn't allow.
Number 7, Max Farfan.
The throw does not allow Fellows to get to second, despite it being missed. Farfan comes into the day at 163. Had a pretty good game against Solano. Came into that game under 100 on the batting average. But he went 2 for 4 in that one. Had 4 RBIs, and as well as 2 walks.
Watch the big hops.
And since that game, Farfan has kind of turned it on a little bit. A pickoff attempt over there. Fellows was jumping around a lot.
He's talking.
Farfan does have 3 homers on the season. And the pitch. Swing on down the right field line. Tailing, but it's going to stay fair. Benavidez cuts it off over there, but that's going to be extra bases. Throw into second is not in time. Farfan has a double. Fellows over to third, and the Crawdads continue to threaten. That ball kept tailing, and you hoped it would go foul, but it just didn't quite get there. Benavidez had no chance to catch that one.
Now batting catcher number 15, Owen Firestone.
And the Crawdads have a chance to make this a lot worse. Owen Firestone is playing his second game for the Crawdads. He had 3 at-bats his first time out there. Went 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. That's a fastball that misses away.
And then he cut himself off.
Here comes the next one to Firestone. Swing on, popped up, foul
Big
ground,
play,
going
big
over
play.
his Tandy, but he's not going to have a chance. It'll land just on the grass in front of the Crawdads dugout. Well,
Yeah.
here comes the next one to Firestone. Chopped. Trammell's going to knock out a play. Pernetti coming over. Bare hand throw to first is in time. What a play by Josh Pernetti. A run comes in to score to make it 3-0, but that'll be the second out of an inning on a great play by Josh Pernetti.
What do you mean?
We're going to make the Sports Center top 10.
Oh, Grenadiers third base.
Yeah,
Grenadiers 5-3.
Next up with 2 outs, number 2, second baseman Ryan Ellis.
So Josh Pernetti, not the everyday third baseman, making a great barehanded play over there on a chopper
It's a nice bearing.
on what really was only his chance. Hoffman didn't have a chance. He was playing back and went over the head of Trammell. This is Ryan Ellis back at the plate, the leadoff man. Takes a fastball up. We've seen Josh Pernetti play first base. We've seen Josh Pernetti make a highlight play at third base. We've seen him have a scoreless 9th inning. What is it that Josh Pernetti can't do?
Shohei. True.
The pitch is popped up.
Oh, shit.
Right side, Arancia drifting now to his right. And Arancia's got it for out number 3. So the Crawdads get 3 in the second. It is 3-0. We'll head to the bottom of the second. The Mudcats looking to get some of those runs back here in Vanden High. Welcome back to Vanderbilt High School. It is 3-0 Crawdads, and Michael Benavidez comes to the plate. That one is taken low. Michael Benavidez comes in at 254 on his season. That's a fastball taken at the letters for a ball. Benavidez has 2 extra base hits on the year, 2 doubles, 5 RBIs. He's walked 11 times, struck out 13. The pitch, taken outside. Michael Benavidez probably takes the biggest hacks of anybody on this Mudcats team. It's always great when he connects.
It's 3-0. 3-0.
And the pitch to Benavidez. Taken in there for a strike. And the next one. Taken once again for a strike. And it is 3-2. So we'll get a payoff pitch here to the leadoff hitter in the second inning.
He's only played 30 games.
Swing on, popped, fouled in the right field line. Going over is Donnelly on a dive. Does he have it or not a dive? He's got it on the run. I'm getting blocked by an umpire out here. I can't see.
Next up, third baseman, number 19, Josh Pernetti.
Here's Josh Pernetti with a new walk-up song. Making barehand plays over at third base. Let's see what he can do at the plate. Is Juan Valerio. Someone's running to first. Donnelly waits back on it. Toss over to Valerio is in time, and that's a quick out number 2 for the Crawdads.
Next up, second baseman, number 23, Brian Orentia.
My bad.
So here is Brian Arancia with 2 outs and nobody on. Comes into the game at 148 on his season.
Whoa.
And that one hits him.
Hey now.
Second batter
Ejected.
hit by Antoine Valerio. Both of them have been on the first pitch, and that was also, I believe, a breaking ball that kind of just backed up on him.
Next up, catcher number 2, Caleb Jeske.
Did they give him the keys to the shop?
I don't got no reason to lie. They gave me the key to the shop.
So here's Caleb Jeske. End of the day at 103. He's got 1 extra base hit on the year. Playing catcher today. Good lead at first for Arancia. And Jeske takes the first pitch fastball in there for a strike.
Oh yeah, that was.
Looking for that. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Arancia's got a very good lead out of first base again. And Jeske swings and misses at a slider there, maybe a changeup. We're going to call it a slider. A lot of horizontal break on it. And it's 0-2 to Jeske here. 2 outs, runner on first is Arancia. Long pause, the pitch. Swing on, popped up. Right down the third base line. Farfan is going to make the grab in foul territory. And that will end the inning. So the Crawdads still up 3-0. Arancia is the only baseman to reach on a hit by pitch for the Mudcats in the second. We'll go to the top of the third. It's 3-0 Crawdads.
Lead things off for the Crawdads. Center fielder number 30, Ryder
Helfrich.
Crawdads back to the plate here in third. It's 3-0. Walnut Creek has the lead. Ryder Helfrich will lead it off. It's 2-3-4 for the Crawdads this inning.
Go get him, baby.
Dylan Trammell back out on the mound for Solano. The pitch is low into the dirt, well blocked by Jeske. So here comes the 1-0 to Helfrich, the center fielder today. And that one again misses low, and that one gets by Jeske, rolls over towards the track.
Reel him in, Jesse. I blame you.
In play ones, I'll probably click it.
2-0 to start off the inning here with Ryder Helfrich at the plate. The pitch gets the call there, but looked a little low. And according to our tracking, it did miss by just a tad.
Excellent frame. Good frame, yeah, good frame, Jessica.
That one misses outside. It's 3-1.
Back to work, baby.
So here comes the 3-1. Swung on, chopped right off the plate. And now Pernetti misreads it. It goes right over his head. Helfrich has a base hit. And that was a weird one. That was a chopper that Pernetti kind of started going in on, and then it just went right over
Hey,
him.
way to put it in play, though, baby.
Good ground ball.
Next up, designated hitter number 11, Ryan Brome.
So here is the DH, Ryan Barome.
Straight into the dirt. Yeah, negative 67. I was watching the lowest one so far has been negative 85. The ball basically went straight down. Yeah.
DH Barome has 32 RBIs this season for Walnut Creek. Pickoff attempt not in time. The Crawdads are taking some pretty good leads over there, but they really haven't even had to dive back in yet on some of these pickoff attempts. Long look from Trammell. Looks again. And the pitch. Misses in the dirt, and Helfrich gets a really good read, and he's going to go, and no throw from Jeske. That is a perfect read by Ryder Helfrich on a great job getting a good secondary. That ball didn't get away from Jeske. It just went right at his feet, but Helfrich went instantly, and Jeske had no chance. Here comes the 2-0. And that one again misses. Actually, no, it doesn't. It's a strike. All right.
I gotta see that.
So that's 2 now that the Mudcats have gotten way off the outer edge of the plate. And the pitch. Swing on and pops foul behind us. So here comes the 2-2. Trammell's worked his way back into the count, maybe with a little bit of a gift. And swung on and foul again. Heads up over there.
Another one.
Heads up for flying baseballs bouncing around at a high school. So we'll do a 2-2 again here to Ryan Barome. Hoffman holding at second. The pitch misses away, and this time it definitely did miss away. So here comes the payoff to Barome. Dude, that wasn't a payoff. I guess that was that two? Was that a 2? That was a 3. Okay, that was a 2-2. All right, I've got the count wrong again. I've got a problem with getting the count wrong. So this will be the payoff to Barome.
Got him.
Pickoff attempt. Hoffman. Got him! And Helfrich might be injured over at second base. He's taking a minute to get up. It was a little awkward. He kind of dove into Hoffman. Now he gets up. He's going to walk off the base and head back toward the dugout. So the pickoff at second base. They get Helfrich out there.
First off. Yeah.
Hoffman kind of came around awkwardly there when he made the tag. He almost fell over top of Helfrich. But that is a huge out for the Mudcats here. And here comes this one to Ryan Brome. Swing on, popped up foul side. Pernetti going over.
Come on, Bernetti.
But Pernetti can't quite get to it.
Come on, Nacho!
Full extension. Superman.
That's in a good way.
And here we'll do it again.
Maybe see me on TV. I hate orphans. What did you say?
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, I mean, the jerseys are kind of the same color as the wrestling gear, too, actually.
So one out now, and a payoff coming to Ryan Brome yet again. And that one misses low and in. Trammell's walked another. The crowd has to get another base runner here.
Next up, shortstop number 5, Matt King.
So here is Matt King.
Two ball, baby!
Good lead over at first, despite the fact that the base runner before him got picked off.
Yeah.
King takes strike one. Good lead at first again here for Brome. Trammell with a long look, now pitches. Blocked by Jeski. He wanted to play a second.
We'll be
So
seeing ya.
Laurentiia, not even close.
Yeah!
Laurentiia might have gotten spiked.
That's out number 2.
So we saw Helfrich get a really good read on a ball in the dirt and take second base. And now Ryan Brome tries to do the same, and he was out by a mile to the point where he tried to do some fancy footwork, and I think he spiked Brian Laurentiia, but it looks like he's all right. That's 2 outs on the base paths. And now Matt King faces Trammell with nobody on and 2 out in the inning. The pitch. Swung on, ground ball to first. Tandy is right there. He'll tag the bag, and do we count that as a 1-2-3 inning? I don't know, but it only had 3 batters in it. Mudcats don't give up any runs. It's 3-0 Crawdads. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Welcome back to Vanden High School. It is 3-0. Walnut Creek Crawdads have the lead, and Bronson Balholm takes to the plate for the second time today.
No, he didn't. Yeah, no shot.
And Bronny looks at a changeup in the dirt.
A way to get some help, but ask for it.
LeBron, Bronny, James Jr.
Second pitch, the 1-0 is swung on ground to second base. Ryan Ellis is going to wait for
Throw me
it.
away.
He'll make the play. And that's out number 1.
Next up, let's go to number 9. Next, McGee.
Magic stick. I know if I could hit once, I could hit twice, I hit the magic.
So here's Max McGee, struck out first time up. Takes a fastball in for a strike. McGee comes into the day at 298. Obviously, it's a little lower after the strikeout first at bat. Takes a slider in the dirt there for ball 1. Here comes the next one to McGee. Fastball misses. Here comes the 2-1 to McGee. Swing on, popped up, foul ground, and it's going to get out of play. And there's a lot of people walking behind us, people going towards the football field and not paying attention to the baseball game. So if you're ever near a baseball field that's having a game, pay attention because there will be foul balls flying around. And McGee foul tips that one into the glove of Owen Firestone. He strikes out for the second time today.
Next up, first baseman number 17, Jake Tandy.
Here's the DH Tandy. Hit by a pitch first time up. Nearly hit by that one, but it misses inside. Tandy's had a good year so far. He's got 11 walks already now, and that's his 7th hit by pitch. Takes that one for a strike. Comes into the day at 311. He's had a solid year on the mound too. Here comes the pitch. Send a line drive off of the pitcher Valerio and going to roll into right center. That'll be a hit for Tandy. That's got to hurt. That got Valerio kind of right in the thigh, and we'll see if he is okay. He's walking around right now. With a bit of a noticeable limp. It got him kind of right on the side of the thigh. And he's going to try and walk it off. Yeah, 93 off the bat of Tandy. They were right back at Antoine Valerio. But if you're going to get hit as a pitcher there, the thigh is the spot you want to get hit. It looks like he's going to throw one here, I think. See if he's all right. And it looks like he's all right. So awesome that was a great swing by Jake Tandy for a base hit.
Next up, shortstop number 18, Jeff Hoffman.
And if it wasn't for Valerio, that probably would have gotten through the middle for a base hit. The baseball just came flying from somewhere.
What the hell was that? Oh, dude, one of the kids from the outfield threw it in. There's little kids walking back. Oh, how'd that get over here?
Here is Jeff Hoffman, singled first time up, in the hottest bat for the Mudcats. And he takes a fastball with a little below the knees for a strike. Now that one nearly gets Hoffman, but it misses him. Ball 1. The 1-1 to Hoffman. Swing on, chopped. Shortstop peeled by King. Throw to Ellis at second is in time, and that will end the inning. The Mudcats go scoreless. It is 3-0 Crawdads. We head back to the top of the 4th here at Vanden High. We are back for the top of the fourth. That one misses high and away.
Now batting at 27, Joey Donnelly.
This is Joey Donnelly at the plate for the Crawdads.
That'll be $15, Ski.
And he shows bunt, but that one misses in the dirt. He pulls back.
Robbie, you couldn't hold my jock. Get out of there.
Here comes the next one to Donnelly. Taking
Oh,
double knees for a ball.
Oh,
Actually,
never mind.
last 2 days.
That's a beautiful thing.
After I yelled at everybody.
Pitch. That one about the same spot. Gets the strike call this time.
That was in there. Yeah, this is
Swing and a miss from Donnelly.
And a mill. Are we gonna get our first?
Field crew, those guys could announce, man, like, running rock.
Are we gonna get our first sword of the day?
Next one to Donnelly. Swung on, fouled off.
Good hustle, Skipper.
Ranchio playing out on the grass at second base. And that one misses low and Donnelly walks. That is the fourth walk issued by Trammell. The Crawdads will start to build another threat here in the fourth.
Honestly, for how much he's giving up.
Next up, right fielder, number 10, Brian Duroff.
4 days, 4 walks, and 3 runs.
So this is Brian Duroff here. Donnelly with the leadoff walk, worked a long at bat there.
I think that's the pro is like from jet ski. That one was an option.
Pickoff attempt, not in time. Crawdad's base running strategy is very aggressive. And it really came back to bite them last inning. 2 outs on the base path, 1 pickoff, and 1 caught going on a pass ball or a wild pitch. Another throw over, not in time.
Gotta be slapping a tag. It's gotta be one of those ones where you're gonna get retaliated against too. You have to slap that thing.
And now, Donnelly's lead a little smaller. Now he gets out there. Trammell's another long look, this time pitches. And misses low and away.
Still grabbing. Yeah.
Donnelly now very not far off at all. And that one's in the dirt to Jeske. Or excuse me, to Duroff. Cleared ball by Jeske.
Gotcha.
Here comes the next one to Duroff, and now to pick off
Got
attempts. Closer, but not in time. As free throws over, which in Major League Baseball, that is now a balk. But not here in the CCL. Pitch, swing on, rips down the line, foul.
The one that they should get. They need to. Why can't
2-1 here to Brian Duroff. We've seen 3 throwovers. Donnelly's lead, pretty average here right now. Now takes a step out. And the pitch. Swung on and fouled off towards the football field. Heads up.
Do you want to figure out how to get it? Don't put in a rule. Teach guys how to hit the other way. Just teach the dudes to bunt. Yeah, bunt it down to the third baseline.
So it's 2-2 to Duroff. Nobody out in the inning. It's been a long couple of at-bats here for the Crawdads.
Somehow I felt Joey Gallo sucks.
Throw off over to first again. And this time, Donnelly back in standing. And that would now be 2 balks if this was MLB, but it's not. Good lead this time for Donnelly. The pitch. Swung on line drive. Foul again down the third base line. Andurov entered today at 274. 13 walks to only 8 strikeouts on his season. 3 extra base hits, all of which are doubles. That one is fouled off again. So after a long at-bat from Donnelly, Brian Duroff working another very long at-bat for the Crawdads, and it's still 2-2. The Walnut Creek right fielder. Donnelly bouncing around. And going. Ground ball to third. Pernetti fields the backhand. Throw over to first. Completely thrown away. Tandy had no chance. Jeske was there to back up, but no one's covering the plate. And Trammell now has to come over there. Donnelly gets all the way to third because he was going on the pitch. It'll be an error on Pernetti. Everybody's safe. It's runners on the corners. Still nobody out for the Crawdads. So here's Cole Fellows. Runners on the corners, nobody out. Good lead at first. That one's in the dirt. Well blocked by Jeske.
Good block.
And everyone stays put. So we saw them very aggressive on pitches like that. Last inning, Hofrick got to second and was picked off. And Brome did not get to second. He was thrown out on pitches in the dirt. Good lead for Duroff there. The pitch is swung on and fouled off. 1-1 to the left fielder, Cole Fellows, who came into the day at 316 for Walnut Creek. 20 RBIs for Fellows. Throw over to first. Not in time. Donnelly takes a couple steps down the line. With Trammell throw over, but does not make any plans of going anywhere. Pitch from Trammell.
Oh.
Taken low. The
Where'd that
knees
miss,
have been a
Blue?
sensitive area so far, and right below them it's been a little inconsistent
Yeah.
between the knees area so far in this one. And that is one thing we're able to see very well from where we sit here, is the height of it. That one is hit into left field. McGee going over towards the line. He's got it right on the line. Donnelly's going to tag. He'll get there easily. And it's 4-0 Crawdads. Duroff went halfway. He'll stay at first base. So after all that, there's finally an out here for the Mudcats in this inning. The Crawdads get a run on it.
Next up,
Hey,
third
turn two now.
baseman, number 7, Max Farfan.
So here is Max Farfan. Doubled last time up. The pitch. Fastball is in there for a strike to start off Farfan. Big lead at first for Fellows. Excuse me, for Duroff.
You didn't see that frame.
Here comes the 1-1 to Farfan. Great lead over there at first. Trammell with a long look. Now throws. Runner took a step or two there, then turned on the brakes.
See, just
2-1 to Farfan. Look over before coming set, now set, still looking. And the pitch. Swung on, ripped into left center field. Max Farfan does it again. That one's in the gap, and it's going to roll all the way to the wall. Duroff is going to come around. He's going to go for the plate. Hoffman gets the cutoff, and it's going to bounce past him, and Duroff is going to score easily. Max Farfan has his second double of the day. That one drives in a run, and it's 5-0 Crawdads. So as I mentioned,
number 15, Owen Firestone.
As I mentioned earlier, Max Farfan came into last Sunday here at Vanden High at 091 on the season. He has been absolutely on fire since the start of that game for the Crawdads. This is Owen Firestone, the catcher in the 9-hole. Fastball in the zone. The pitch. Clear ground ball right side. Arancio with a nice sliding stop. Throw over to first is in time.
Let's go, Brian.
So Brian Arancio having a solid game defensively over at second base. That's a nice play on a slide. Farfan moves up to third.
After nifty play by Orentia. That brings up second baseman, number 2, Ryan Ellis.
This is the leadoff man, Ryan Ellis, second base. Farfan up to third on that one. It was a productive out, but that runner going from second to third doesn't matter too much with 2 outs. Here comes the first pitch to Ellis. And that one is a curveball that misses in the dirt. Well blocked by Jeske. Kind of just scooped it up, honestly. Very nonchalant. Here's the second pitch to Ellis. Fastball misses away.
Right side gotta be there.
Here comes the 2-0 to Ellis. Fastball, that one gets in there for a strike. It's 2-1. Arancio has been kind of back in the grass for some of the lefties that have come up, and he is still out there. He is at least a couple of steps in the grass out of second base.
Yeah, that's true. Sword's also for right.
Here comes the 2-1. Misses
Oh,
low to Ellis.
where'd that miss? Let's get those eyes checked. So 3-1 of the leadoff man, Ellis. Oh, I just put that in.
Checks a swing.
Yes, he did.
Didn't go. And Ellis walks. That is the 5th walk issued by Dylan Trammell. And the inning continues for Ryder Helfrich.
Next up, center fielder, number 30, Ryder Helfrich.
So here is Helfrich. Runner is on the corners in 2 outs. It's Farfan on third after he doubled and then was moved up on the ground out for Firestone. And Ellis now on first after the walk. And Firestone takes Helfrich takes a big hack at a first pitch breaking ball and swings right over the top of it. Good lead over at first for Ellis. Trammell looking over.
Runner!
Ellis is going. Swing and a miss. No throw from Jeske. So Ellis will take second base. But it is 0-2 now on Helfrich after a second straight win.
Working hard back there.
That's the defense.
Come on, Garrett, working hard back there, baby.
Yeah, so just go for it. Get the interference call. No, just throw it. Just dome him.
So here comes the 0-2 to Helfrich. And that one misses away. Jeske with a good lunge to keep that one in front.
They weren't giving him the base. Yeah, somebody's going to get down. I want to see
Here comes the 1-2 to Helfrich. Runners on second and third. 2 outs. Helfrich takes that one outside. So we've seen only breaking balls so far in this at-bat to Helfrich. It's been 4 pitches and all breaking balls.
Did you see the kid in the home run derby?
Yeah.
Here comes the 2-2. Misses in the dirt. Jeske with a well-blocked one there. As it slowly rolled away from him, Farfan couldn't come to the plate.
Like a 115 line on the face, right from Vladdy.
I was watching it, but I didn't see that.
So from 0-2 to full here to Ryder Helfrich. 3 balls on breaking balls and 2 strikes on breaking balls. Here it comes. The payoff pitch. Fastball misses high tight, and Helfrich goes from 0-2 to a walk, and the bases are loaded.
Next up, designated hitter number 11, Ryan Brown.
We'll get a mound visit here from Coach Kyle Stafford.
Bat nose. He was still in high school.
So Trammell will be remaining in the game with the bases loaded. He's issued 6 walks so far in 3 2/3 innings of work. And he'll now face the DH Brome, who's been one of the top RBI men in all of the CCL. Leads the Crawdads by 12 in RBIs. That one is hit into left center field. Bauholm going over.
Somebody's got to get there.
Bauholm is there, and on one pitch he gets Brome. The Crawdads threaten there with 2 outs, but they only get 1 in the inning. It is 4-0 Walnut, or they get 2, excuse me. It's 5-0 Walnut Creek. And we head to the bottom of the 4th here at Vanden High. Welcome back to the bottom of the 4th as Nate Schwartz leads it off, and that one
I know.
gets by Owen Firestone to start it off. Here comes the next one to Schwartz. And that one again misses way outside, and Firestone somehow makes the catch on a lunge. So it's 2-0 to Nate Schwartz to start it off, and Valerio is going to take a long walk around the mound. The 2-0. Misses up high, and Schwartz works a 3-0 count.
Let's get some for Brad.
3-0. Schwartz taking all the way. Looks to strike one.
Oh, what?
Here's 3-1 to Schwartz. Swung on and grounded foul. And we'll see a payoff pitch.
Huge dub last
Just
time.
Schwartz be with you. Let's go.
You guys keep this?
We're good. I think we got like 10.
Bottom 4, Walnut Creek up 5-0. Mudcats haven't been able to do much offensively so far. Schwartz pops that one foul.
That's it!
What level are you? I didn't have a dub. I had a 10 ball. Just level 6? No.
So still 3-2 to Nate Schwartz. Leads the team in home runs and RBIs.
Yeah, positive.
Yeah.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Schwartz strikes out swinging, maybe on a foul tip. It's the first out of the inning.
I dropped the 10 bucks.
Wow.
Changed it in the middle of the game.
Right fielder number 30, Michael Benavidez.
So here's Mike Benavidez with a mid-game walk-up song change. Went out in the inning for Mike. And that fastball at the knees, maybe for a strike. That one misses low and away and gets away from Firestone, but nobody on for it to matter. Here comes the 1-1.
Good eye,
And
ball.
Benavidez takes that one outside. Valerio has, for the most part, held the Mudcats to pretty much nothing. They've had a couple of base runners on hit by pitches and a couple of base knocks, but
Is that going to read? Okay, good.
Valerio wants a new ball here. A lot of things going on around here, us here today at Vanden High. In pretty much every way we look. Benavidez pops that one foul. A lot of stuff on the football field. There's stuff just going on the grass behind us. We can see something happening on the baseball field in the distance that I think you can probably almost see on the broadcast. Almost. Probably look like little ants on the camera feed, but that one misses low into the
Good
Benavidez.
eye, ball.
Here comes the next one. And Benavidez swings at a breaking ball and misses. He strikes out. That's 2 Ks in the inning for Valerio, and there's 2 outs and nobody on for Josh Pernetti.
Or my old roommates.
Another
Another mid-game.
Third baseman, Josh.
Oh no, he had this last at bat.
So here's Josh Pernetti, grounded out to first time up. Takes a slider, maybe a changeup outside. For ball 1. Now he rips one down the left field line, foul.
Sounds like the dub I had.
1-1 count to the big man Pernetti.
I just
2 outs in the inning, nobody on for the Mudcats.
like I didn't.
And he swings and fouls that one off of his foot.
I'm still playing.
He's got the shin guard on.
I didn't have any thought of it. So all 3 of us had 2 kills. The other 2 guys were on PC. They had audio, but we won the final 3 on the cliff side. That was like northeast of the map. Yeah. Past airport. So that's where the final circle was. We won.
Here comes the 1-2 to Pernetti.
Finally, they got rained out. And it was like
Swung on and popped foul.
Heads!
So still 1-2 to Pernetti after the foul ball that went somewhere over there. The pitch. Taken low. Good take by Pernetti. 2-2 count. Valerio looking for the 1-2-3 in the fourth. Taking it and misses. Valerio has started walking back towards the dugout. Didn't get the call. So we got a payoff here with 2 outs and nobody on for Josh Pernetti. Here it comes. Misses inside and Pernetti works to walk.
Next up, second baseman, number 23, Brian Arentia.
So here is Brian Arentia. He was hit by a pitch on the first pitch he saw last time up. This time he takes a fastball that misses low and away.
It's a fail, baby.
Second pitch coming in from Valerio. It's going to line drive down the left field line. It's off of the glove of Farfan. Pernetti takes a turn at second base. He's headed to third. He's going to be in there. Arentia into second base with a 2-out double.
2 out now.
And the Mudcats have a threat building here with 2 outs. Caleb Jeske coming to the plate.
Next up, catcher, number 2, Caleb Jeske.
Oh, that's right. I thought you were talking about the ball and play.
Don't got a
Hip location. But now I got it. Yeah. I got it.
So here is Caleb Jeske in a big spot looking to get the Mudcats back into it after the double by Brian Arentia. It's Pernetti on third and Arentia on second, and a chance for the Mudcats to get on the board. And now Valerio steps off. He goes into the windup here, the runner on third is being Pernetti. Here's the first pitch to Jeske. Fastball misses away. It is 5-0 Crawdad.